Hi and hello, I am Atheenapandian here. Welcome to the Atheenapandian channel once again. In this video, I am going to give some of the few information regarding the job relating things. Because as of now, biomedical is concerned. Now the counseling is going on. Most of them are willing to take biomedical engineering. Many of them having a struggling to think about whether the biomedical engineering is good or not, like that. So to be frank, I would like to say some of the few points as because we are in the field of past 20 years in the field of biomedical engineering. The biomedical engineering have no end. The biomedical engineering have good job scopes. You can able to get much amount of money, something. Most of the famous magazines from US, Canada, all those magazines, they pointed out the highly paid domain. One of the highly paid domain is biomedical engineering. You can able to get much amount of salary once you got experienced on dealing with the biomedical equipments. So boldly you can say biomedical is a good domain and high salary paid domain. For that you must be ready for getting a practical knowledge. It is not a white collar job. You are studying biomedical engineering. There are so many engineering domains out there. Biomedical engineering is one of the precious domain. And at the same time, not only the academics is much enough for getting to the job into the tier 1 companies. You must have, apart from academics, you must be learn something practically. X-ray machine, CT scan machine, ultrasound machine, what is proton therapy, sonography, all these concepts you can't able to learn through the books alone. You must be come forward to learn all these things to the companies. So once you complete the 4 years of studies in engineering, during that time apart from academics, try to do more number of projects without any waiting for academics. You must be due for some more projects apart from academics, and at the same time, once you are completing the engineering study, my kind request is don't compare the salary with some other domain. Just wait for 1 year, 1.5 years. Work in 15,000 or 20,000 salary, no problem. Whether it may be a sales or service or application, whatever it is. My kind request is don't think that the whole outcoming years look like the first year what you gone through that market. Don't think that. 1 year, 1.5 years, that is particularly for learning the market. You need to go and learn. Don't compare the salary with any other one. Compare the salary. When you are going to compare is after 1.5 years. Compare your salary with some other domain. Because all the biomedical companies, they are expecting that practical exposure on biomedical equipments. For example, we are studying radiological equipments. In that CT, X-ray, MRI, everything is there. Basics are all there. But none of the companies, they are not ready to ask about what is X-ray, what is the principle of X-ray. Of course, it is must required. But in the interviewer expectation is practically you saw the X-ray or not. Practically you handled CT machine or not. Practically you know about what are all the things apart from academics books. That is the thing actually they are expecting. During the 4 years of study, there is a possibility there to go and learn all these things. That is enough. If you're not getting any possibility there, take 1 year after finishing engineering. Get into any of the company, whether it may be a sales company or service company. Try to learn the market first of all. Try to interact with the hospital doctors. Try to interact with the technicians, those who are having experience in CT and X-ray handling. Then you can gain the knowledge. 1.5 years, hardly you can gain a more number of practical knowledge. And after 1 year, definitely you can able to get a job in tier 1 companies. This is what actually the scenario going on. Most of them got failed. As most of the expertise person says, today is difficult, tomorrow is difficult, and day after tomorrow is much more difficult, but next day is very beautiful. Most of the people die tomorrow. That is the thing. The best code is suits for biomedical engineering. The first day you are entering into, the first year you are entering into the market is much more difficult, but that is well expertised for getting practical knowledge to get into the tier 1 companies in the very next year. That is the practice session you must be remind. 4 years of engineering study, 1 year for the market knowledge, and in the 5th year or 6th year, 7th year, your life is entirely being a flash out. That is what I am saying. Biomedical is always in the top in engineering domain is concerned. Healthcare is always top because all the human being in the world are considered as a customer. most of the other domain people start investing the money to manufacturing so many healthcare products. So manpower is must required. Come forward, get a knowledge practically, get in placed in tier 1 company. Don't think about biomedical having a scope or not like that. Biomedical is always having good scope. You boldly you can able to try. Boldly you can able to try to get seats in any other colleges, whatever it is. Okay, try to complete it. Take a 1 year of study, 1 year of practical knowledge in the companies, and then you can able to boost up yourself into the tier 1 company. Thank you very much.